That's alrighty. Epic 7. We're still in episode 4, unfortunately. But it should be on... It's actually next Thursday is when it should be dropping. So I might have gotten some words wrong in some of my tweets somewhere. I keep getting days wrong because I'm too excited. Almost Epic 6 time? Yeah. Too bad it's not yet. I have been keeping up in this side story. It's interesting. I think I'm caught up in it. It's a fun story. They still keeping up their little habit of, let's introduce a story that's compelling on its own, and then also add something way, way, way too big and out there compared to the story we were telling. Alright, but today we got this side thing. With the fuck? Alright, whatever. Now we're going to check out the Epic 7 Classic event in the special event menu. I saw that. Said enter the beta key to enjoy it, but I don't know what that is or how I'd even get one. And playing Epic 7 Classic sounds... Alright, let me just quick update. From what I've heard of how this game was when it launched, that sounds like shit. Why is it opening chat? Sure enough, someone else has done that. This action cannot be undone. Is that gonna do something to me? Screw it. Okay, I can't copy-paste. April Fool's thing. Epic 7 Classic Special Event, or something like that, has been unlocked. Returned Molagora. Legendary plant capable of unleashing hidden potential even with just a pinch. Rumor has it that its potency was once 25 times stronger than a regular Molagora. Oh, and these things. Returned Mega Phantasma. Returned Giga Phantasma. Returned Terra Phantasma. So it's an experience ingredient. This one's actually a 4-star. Is this the only 4-star that doesn't have a friggin' animation to it? Actually, none of these have animations. And this would be a 3-star without an animation on it either. Even a wyvern can dream. Epic 7 Classic? What does that even mean? We're starting all over again? No, this can't be happening! I mean, all I can't. What's wrong with them? They're panicking. How foolish of you, little one. Of course, it doesn't really affect us much, since all we had to do was confront heroes aiming to proceed to the next stage. But they're at the top stage, meaning they're the ones whose claws and hearts have been removed billions of times over the past 6 years. 4,499,092,535 times to be precise. Count keeps rising as we speak. I'm jealous, and you don't have to go through this pain. I wish I could become a wyvern on stage 3. So it was you. You were the wyvern from the stage below me. You make my world collapse, and even now it's falling apart. Now take it easy. You're Obsidian? If this Epic 7 Classic is really happening, it's a great opportunity for us too. Opportunity? Think of it this way. Ones coming at us from now on are nothing more than weak buds. We nip them in the bud, you won't have to suffer any longer. Maybe you're right. Just leave it to me. I was once a notorious gatekeeper of Stage 10. I'll crush them all and make sure no one gets past me. No, if that's the case. Anyone deserves to take charge, it's me. The one who's been defeated by the heroes more than anyone else, second only to Larima. Alright, I'll leave it to you then. Vonix steps out from Stage 1, what should we do? What's there to do? Let's go get some popcorn. Okay. Stench of greed, filled with desperate desire for speed equipment. Since we're on, like, a hidden story this time, I don't mind doing this, too, because we'd be short on time if I didn't. You've arrived, humans. Huh? Let's make the Wyvern talk. Is it some kind of mutation? It's you, Angelica. I used to see your face far more often than I wanted to. And grease the rest of you as well. Has it been nearly 3 years now? Is this like the old farming setup before they all got power crept? I don't know how it recognizes us, but it sure looks like a dangerous monster. Let's take it down and bring back its claws. The OG Wyvern team. I guess this would be pre-Roana, who's... From what I understand, she's just the best Wyvern healer because the Wyvern attacks twice. It has follow-up attacks, which means she's essentially makes the team immortal. Yep. No. Huh? Tieria and Elson were the first heroes to get nerfed. Tieria got nerfed. That is such a weird thing to hear. I can't imagine it was so bad that if they just... However bad it was, I have to imagine if they printed them as they were now, they'd be fine. If not too weak. It barely tickles. Obsidian was right. Brace yourself, I'm here to settle the score for my previous humiliation. Wait, I'm playing as the Wyvern, oh my god. Ignores effect resistance, god. Okay, I should wait till I have a debuff to do that, and...
Sword.
They are not doing much.
No need to drag this out.
The dawn is quietly
Beginning.
blazing.
Sweet. I will do my
Still
part.
immune, but you know.
Light. Life.
Help me. Got it.
Ah, I haven't been soul burning. That's my B.
Gale storm begin.
Yeah, of course it missed.
Huh?
Whoa!
Exterminating.
I didn't expect that to one-shot him. Okay. This is a fun April Fool's thing. Play as the boss. And I'll admit, Wyvern is what I always go for anyway. It's the easiest form for me to do. That's how it works. Onyx, are you okay? Actually, it wasn't that bad. I just defeated my nemesis Angelica. Oh, that's so. At this rate, we'll be able to keep those humans away from Wyvern Hunt. But if something unexpected happens... Larimar. Thing is, humans always strive to find an answer when faced with adversity. I might bring in an even stronger team next time. Oh no. Here you are. Lady Alexa, I found them over here. Indeed. I heard High Priestess Angelica had failed to conquer them. These wyverns look quite powerful. What are they doing at such a low stage? It must be Alexa before undergoing her specialty change. This one's easy. Careful, you shouldn't underestimate her. It's fine, these newcomers have an even lower star grade than the ones I defeated earlier. That's true, but... Don't worry about me, go hang out with the younger ones for a bit. You haven't had a break like this since Stage 13 opened. If you insist. Go ahead, lie down, stretch your wings, I'll join you in a minute. Okay, I'll leave it to you then, be safe. Yo.
Oh, is that the Stage 13 Wyvern? Surely it looks strong.
Is this the first time you've seen him? Consider it an honor just to have witnessed him.
Well, I guess so. Our current stats would be impossible to defeat a Stage 13 Wyvern. But since he was already here with you, couldn't you have fought together? Why'd you let him leave? She's right. If both of you had attacked at once, it would have been really tough for us.
Well, only one wyvern is allowed to fight in each hunt stage. That's just how the system works.
Is that so?
No, not really. It just never occurred to me. And then we get Naga and Dracono attacked together during the first wave. Why have we always fought separately? Since we're making a fresh start with Classic, we should have teamed up from the beginning.
Whatever, all I need is hit equipment for Lady Asaria. If you don't mind, shall we begin?
You'll have me to take you all down.
Oh man. Double healer setup. This was the team after they made 3 stars use Stigma instead of Mola for skill upgrades.
That must have been painful.
All blues, because it was really important to get your crit chance back then, I take it.
Ouch! Ouch! Charge!
That is not the voice I expected from that guy.
Ouch! I don't want to die.
I'm so sorry, Alexa. Collapse.
That was close. Is it always this intense? I didn't like my power.
Indeed. No wonder you sound so confident even when fighting on your own. Good gear was much harder to get back then. Less freebies and accessories couldn't be crafted.
See? They're not the same. I'll leave and don't ever come back.
So you literally just had to farm Wyvern forever to get a speed set, if you couldn't craft anything. Or is it only the accessory slots that couldn't be crafted and like the armor and weapon slots could be? I can't promise you that.
While your colleague's been defeated, you really think you can handle this alone?
A Wyvern who doesn't understand the concept of teamwork might not get this, but in Hunt there's a feature called Retry. Shing. Blank.
Furious.
I'm actually not sure who you are. Just rings and necks. Back then the best way to neck accessories was from the secret shop. Wow. Now, shall we fight again? Just 1,000 Abyss Drake claws, I'll take it. Unforgivable.
Larimar, you think Onyx will be okay? Those newly arrived heroes. They're the ones who've slaughtered countless wyverns together in the past. Don't worry too much, he's a warrior who's participated in thousands of battles.
I'm expecting the last one is just gonna be 4 Rowanas and you can't do shit.
Can't even imagine him losing. Onyx's combat readiness. It vanished. I have a bad feeling. Premonition that the heroes will arrive here faster than ever before. Larimar. Onyx. Run. No. Onyx. Everyone turn around and run now. What? But how can we leave without you? You're trying to fight those humans will help. Having you by my side won't buy me an extra time. Just run. Just listen to him, everyone. Hurry, get away. Yeah. Stay safe. We believe in you. Yeah.
Huh? I thought there were many of you. Where'd everyone else go?
Can easily handle you humans on my own. What happened to my younger brother?
I think he's probably being forged into a weapon by now.
You filthy humans. You'll never be forgiven. I'll slaughter you all.
What the fuck? 100 turns. This is the team we started using partway through episode 2. Furious, is that like an alt Purgle, I assume? I can't remember your name, but I have you and Alexa. I guess Alexa just stayed useful. None of them seem to be healers, which is concerning in its own right. That did fucking nothing.
Cower before the greatness of Akin.
Vanish. Into darkness.
Follow me!
I have no idea if I'm aiming for the right person. I guessed. That is not even close to what I selected.
Fight for Akin.
Did they change it so now his skill 2 is the burn? That's really dumb.
Obey.
Yeah. Okay, fuck you then, game. They really just changed which one was the burn to fuck me up specifically. Alright, then I won't use burn like that, I guess.
Forward, forward! Glory for Akin. Death to our foes!
Remove all obstacles.
Swords!
Why bother with unhealable? It's not like I have a healing mechanic I can see. Oh, sorry, caster's turn when granted a barrier decrease cooldown of this skill by 100 turns. You have to have a barrier to be able to do anything. Just not letting her have turns.
And cower before the greatness of Akin.
Obey.
Now use this. I guess this doesn't count as a new turn.
Fire! Fire! We will destroy all who stand against us.
Vanish. Into darkness.
What's the point of that barrier if it disappears as soon as my turn starts? And it doesn't decrease this as cooldown. Did they program it wrong?
Obey.
Poison's gonna get him for sure. Alright, I've won already. It's just there to taunt you? They literally Okay. Look, this is already a good April Fool's joke. Why would they bother adding in, like, a middle finger to me? That doesn't make it better. If anything, the April Fool's joke was fun by itself, and this makes it less fun. It's like, make it a challenge by itself. Don't add in a, haha, you can't use this mechanic, and Burning Soul does literally nothing now. Like, keep the joke where the joke should be. The joke is that you're playing as an enemy. Like, that's already a good enough joke. Adding extra stuff makes it... You're watering down the joke. Lady Asaria. Thunk.
Is it over now?
Oh my, someone cast a revival spell.
Angelica, my brother must have defeated you earlier.
We always find a way to get back on our feet.
Ow.
Because we're heroes. Heroes never die. Oh. Honestly, it's just the retry button. Let's start fresh. We barely warmed up.
Very well. I have younger siblings to protect. I can't let my resolve break so easily. Bring it on. Even if it lasts forever, I'll burn you all to ashes 1,000,000 times over.
In the name of the goddess, a prayer.
Don't get in my way.
Beginning. Sweet!
You look on this 3 waves of battle? I assumed. Let's see here. Let's keep their main damage unlocked for now.
To your position.
It's hard,
Okay, that guy with the
but I won't give up.
combat readiness down might be a problem.
Resurrection. Here I go. With all my
Oh wait, I'm dumb. Of course take out Momo first. She can just clear the debuff.
Emergency! Emergency!
Huh?
Charge!
Huh?
Ow! Ouch!
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Ow!
Forgot I had a debuff I should have removed. They really, the whole barrier thing is purely to, oh dear god. No, I know what this means. Is this already the final round? What a boring hunt. Doesn't it lack entertainment? Well, that's how monster hunts usually are. This one should be quite enjoyable. Briefly fought it earlier, and it's quite strong. Boy, the strongest team in Wyvern Hunt history. You think that Wyvern can meet our expectations? I'm actually shocked there's no Rowana here.
I mean Braig.
Maybe Rowana they actually couldn't make it possible to win against?
Huh? You. Do you know me? Stay away from me. I don't want to be hunted anymore. Well, we need your heart and claws, so I'm afraid I can't grant your request. If you're looking to blame someone, blame the world that never gave me a single piece of equipment with speed over 20. I can't die like this. Alright, it's do or die. Arrgh. Whoosh. Arrgh. Braig, are you alright? Wait, this cold yet heavy feeling. Did my attack actually land? I see. Since they're starting from scratch, they aren't fully equipped yet. Impossible. A mere monster like you. Been a long time of humiliation and oppression. I'm done with these sickening, endless, repeated battles. Thank you, Epic 7 Classic. Now it's time to return as the Beast of Blue Jewels, Larimar Wyvern.
Is this your all?
Remove all obstacles.
Fight for Aachen until the end. Cower before the greatness of Aachen. Rest in peace.
It's like, why did they bother adding that as a soul burn effect that does literally nothing?
All decisions have consequences.
I guess it might protect you from his counterattack once in a blue moon.
Forward, forward! Glory for Aachen. Death to our foes!
Vanish. Into darkness.
Reinforcements
Follow.
needed.
Please disappear.
You do more damage. Alright, I think I've won. Because he's just gonna be paralyzed forever. There we go.
What is it? You're staggering. I lost. Ah.
Thunk.
I finally defeated Bluig. I can't believe it. Alright, make sure you're forever unable to farm equipment you can only retry. Now get up. I'm still not satisfied. I'll knock you down 4,499,092,535 more times. Actually, you know what? I'll bring in other heroes who bullied my siblings and show them the power of my fireballs. Huh? Why are you still on the floor? Hey there. Oh. I knew it. Something felt off. This was all a dream. City Lord, would you take a look at this for a moment? What is it? This wyvern looks like it's smiling, don't you think? Don't be ridiculous, reptiles don't have expressions. Not reptiles. Almost positive dragons aren't reptiles. Just take its claws and heart in return. I guess you're right. Well, even if it was my imagination, if it's dreaming, by any chance, I hope it's a good one. Even a wyvern can dream. End. Alright, they just barely missed the mark on that. Alright, what's this about? Click in it. So, they actually expect me to promote this thing, apparently. Like, let me double check I read that right. Return Mega Phantasm to 3 stars. Reach level 30 with it. I'll return Giga to 4 stars, reach level 40. Terra to 5, and reach level 50. Alright. First April Fool's event holds a special place in your heart. Basically a retelling of Chapter 1, but if Ras was comically overpowered. That sounds fun. Isn't that essentially what Origin is going to be? I guess not comically so, but still. He's supposed to be waking up at full power this time.
He had a passive called Plot Armor, which gave him 777% of every stat. Unable to use the level up feature. Oh, do I have to put them in stuff? You have to level them organically, just like 2018. At least they give you just better versions of what you have to spend to get them. That's nice. In that case... what would even be a fast way to do that? I could try... farm, I guess there's farming I could do later. I'm not gonna do that on screen. I figured I'd at least do that part, though. Alright, then. Safe Haven Origin. This is more backstory that I'm sure will anger me somehow. Take like 4 runs of unrecorded history. Sadly, they'll disappear once Origins comes out. You get to keep the mola, though. Ah. Thank you so much. Without your help, we never would have been able to deal with the Hand of Revolution. No need to thank me. Protecting this place is just part of my job. Okay, this isn't as far back as I thought, and apparently Biho's actually okay, so... maybe this won't be too bad. More importantly, find out anything regarding that thing I asked you about. Of course, form and effect are the same as in the past, but materials and functionality are completely different. Ugh. Zahak's shift bell was made using Khan's expertise. Khan? Never heard that name before. Khan! Khan! I can hardly blame you. It's an empire of Suin that was once only recently established. Suin settled down and established their own empire. I didn't see that one coming. So you're saying the Khan Empire are the ones behind the Hand of Revolution? It's possible, yes. We would need significant resources to make something like this. What bothers me more is how it's powered. It uses the power of the Pilgrims. You're certain? Absolutely. Sooner you go north, the better. I know someone in Khan who can help you. While you do that, I'll work out a way to deal with the shift bell. Alright, suppose that means this is goodbye. No need to sound so sad. You know it's not a good thing if we need to meet. Just promise me you'll be careful. Strange things are happening. Reclusive pilgrims helped the human resistance forces in Khan, and were promptly executed for it. That's about the only reliable information I've been able to gather, which means the pilgrims were hostile to Khan? So is this human resistance that the pilgrims worked with the ones who are supporting the Hand of Revolution? No. They have neither the reason nor the numbers to do that, which leaves only one possibility. I love how, you know, the like, setup for this entire episode was introducing me to Rand's character and making me super interested in him, and then he's barely in this episode because he's too powerful to stay with the main party. And he'd too easily be able to answer questions they have, so instead of, you know, writing around it, they just get rid of the character I'm most interested in here. No, they have neither the reason nor the numbers to do that, which leaves only one possibility. Not all the pilgrims were killed, and whoever was left is working with Khan. Never expected to be back here. So much time has passed, but it seems things haven't changed at all. And I guess there's one thing. Come here alone this time. How long until Amid's ritual? I'm sorry, I cannot tell you that. You agree with Zahak? Or rather, everyone? You really think Oh, no, we are in the past, and I am gonna be pissed. You really think sacrificing a mid like this is the only way to save our people? I don't like any of this either. What else can we do? Ask even a single question of the guy who definitely, for sure, killed the last leader we had? The only way. It's the right choice. Right choice. That's what Amit said too. Said she met a seer who confirmed that this was the only way. A seer. She talking about that time she went to Genesis Refuge to meet the pilgrims. Zach, are you hurt? Several months are- Stop! What the fuck are you doing? Did you just flashback in a flashback? What is wrong with you? Of course not. They couldn't even scratch you. What chance would they ever... Blah! What chance would they ever have against me? Things really have changed. Can't believe the humans of Suine are trespassing in our forest. To think our races once helped each other. Why are you so surprised? You've experienced it plenty since childhood. There's one thing the humans of Suine have in common, is that they're only concerned about what they can take for themselves. I know. The whole time we were helping them, I was thinking, maybe it's not so impossible for us to live together in harmony. Are those foolish dreams what led you to spare this creature's life? Wait, Zahak, don't! Was that really necessary? They'd already surrendered. And if we had let them be, they would have crawled back home and called reinforcements, and they'd be dead in 20 years. Why do you care? Get this into your thick skull, Ran. These people are our enemies now. Our only concern is keeping us Shadow Elves safe. Just can't abide by what you're saying, not entirely. Are you still thinking about what just happened? God, I kill a surrendered prisoner in front of you, and you're still on about it almost 13 seconds later? Get over it. You can hold out for the time being fighting like this, but what about the future? The humans of Suine never join together and attack us with their full force. Certain you realize what will happen, smart as you are. What would you suggest we do? Bow our heads and let them walk all over us? Don't martyr them, dumbass. Do you have our people live like broken slaves, just like you and I have in the past? You know that's not what I'm saying. Only... Clank, clank. Someone's coming. Oh, Ron? Zahak? I knew you'd gone far, but I wasn't expecting to run across you all the way out here. We're just on our way back. I see. Heard you were doing something dangerous. I'm glad to see you're both safe. Why are you here? Judging by how many guards you have escorting you, I imagine you weren't just out on patrol. Well, I traveled outside the forest. You did? Where? Why? You never told me anything about a trip like that. My father asked a favor of me. Sorry, but I cannot reveal any more than that. It must have been something important. Yes, it was. Went to meet with the Pilgrims. You've heard of them, haven't you? Those seers who are always making prophecies? Right now, we lack both Noya's protection and Sylvana's blessing. Father has a lot to think about, and he's seeking advice. Live all the way out west in Genesis Refuge, that's quite the journey. I don't understand. Why would Ledan ask you to do something so dangerous? An advance delegation was sent to go meet with the Pilgrims not so long ago, but only a handful returned without even having managed to leave the forest. Apparently, they were stopped by some unknown force. I'll tell you more in detail later. That's why he's sending you. Because you once had Noyes' blessing, even if it has faded somewhat. You'll need to pass through human and Suine territory to reach the Pilgrims. An escort this small, you're certain to be attacked. Yes, that is a concern. Plan was to stick to the coast and move carefully, but even that won't be safe. Your only hope is to move in even smaller numbers. Oh? Such as? Just you and me. After all, I'm stronger than your entire escort combined. Aren't you being a little cocky? Not sure I feel comfortable with just two of us. Fine, I'll come too. That sounds good to me. With Zahak accompanying us, we should be safe. Dude! Go on! But my escort only listens to orders from my father. Not sure they'd be so willing to go back. Don't worry about that, we'll convince them. Right, there's always a way. What are you two planning? I don't like the way you're looking at each other. You won't do anything bad, will you?
know about my family?
Do 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 do. Boop do boop do 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 do.
Alright, let's do this. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
I'll keep going. It's going to be okay. This was the love. I'll wrap you up too. You'll regret underestimating me.
Not who I aimed at.
He's going to eat his cat today. Hold me till I can breathe no more. I'll help you.
You'd better be prepared.
I'll protect you. Help.
I've got
Give Benny all your love.
I like that a bunch of
never let my guard
characters just have combat readiness up on their first skill. One, to soften the blow of your stuff being on cooldown, and two, it means if you get a bonus attack, even if it doesn't do damage, it still does something. Like if you get a follow-up from random chance. Phew, finally here. I was expecting something more impressive. What are those two whispering about way back there? She's always running off ahead on her own. At least we arrived safely. Only because I know the Suine regions so well and you the human regions. Wait. Is Rana? I know he's half moon elf, but is the other half Suine? Is that what this is implying? I guess that would explain his weird eyes. Maybe, except no, I've never seen a Suine with weird eyes like that. That's okay, I guess. Well, we both spent more than enough time fighting in each as part of the relief forces. Being of which, didn't you find Pure White Trust the last time you went to help the humans? Yeah, or maybe it's just they were assigned to different sections during the war effort. Right, it was on the outskirts of the human kingdom that fell to the Suine. It once symbolized the bonds of trust shared between the Shadow Elves and humans, but after that fell apart, they gave it back. What about the sword? Its power occasionally manifests itself, but I still can't work out a way to control it. Ledon says there must be a reason why I came to be the one to wield it, though. So I don't have much choice but to keep carrying it around. Maybe the sword just chose the wrong master to wield it. What are you insinuating? What are you two boys talking about without me? You're not talking bad about me behind my back, are you? Now look what your big mouth has done, Ran. We've been caught. You really were talking about me? Don't be ridiculous, why would we? Your defensiveness only makes you look more suspicious. Anyway, where do we go now? According to the map, we keep heading west. It really is far. You scared we'll get attacked? Don't worry, I won't let anyone hurt you. Big words from a girl who can barely look after herself. Look at you, you're not even playable. You're not even animated. There they go again with their bickering.
I'll show you true love. Feel it. Papa loves me.
You'll regret underestimating me. Wind slash.
If I must fight, this won't be an easy fight.
Okay. Wanna know about my family? I believe in you, Papa. Is it my turn? Papa's going to eat his food today. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
You're weaker than I thought.
Alright, let's do this.
Give Benny all your love.
And there we go. No healing even. Whatever.
I'll show you true love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
You'd better be prepared. Where are you looking? I'm over here.
I'll protect you. I hope you're ready.
Over here.
Wanna know about my family?
Welch. Not the sound effect I'd use. Not the onomatopoeia I'd use. That should be the last of them. But isn't it strange? They knew they couldn't win. They kept fighting until the end. It was faint, but I sensed some kind of rage? Rage? Many of them were wounded, weren't they? Is it possible we're not the only ones here? Could be the rest of the advanced delegation. Said they would stay here and investigate until we arrived. Can't be sure about that. There are definitely other people here. Saw tracks that indicate a large group of people had passed through here. What bothers me most is... Really? We should hurry up and try to meet up with them. We help them, we can meet the pilgrims and go home sooner. Don't be so impatient. Heading in the same direction as us, so I suspect we'll meet them eventually anyway. What are you about to say, Zahak? Nothing. No need to trouble them with an unconfirmed hunch. Heard there are villages nearby, but I don't see anything. Deliberately avoiding them. Nothing good can come from attracting attention. You think so? You know, you've looked awfully serious for a while now. What's on your mind? Don't bother. You know he's not the kind to open up. No use worrying about it by yourself. Always happy to lend an ear, Zahak. Yeah, I would. Would you get off of me? Well, anyway, I've never been somewhere so remote before. This is my first time leaving the forest since we came to Nadalon. Not safe outside the forest. That doesn't stop you two from leaving it all the time. Not like we're doing it for fun, you know that. Of course, you're always out there fighting alongside the humans and Suine. Every night I prayed that you two would come back safe. Praying on deaf ears. Not like I prayed with someone specific in mind, just a wish. Want something desperately enough, it can come true. Kinda. One of my wishes already came true anyway. What do you mean, came true? Uh-huh. I wish to go on a trip with you two. Not sure if I'd describe coming to this barren wilderness as much of a trip, per se. Don't forget that the wilderness was littered with corpses until just recently. Must you two always talk like that? Sorry, it was a joke. When it comes to traveling, the location is important, but who you're with is more important. Is that so? Makes sense. Just a shame that our first trip together had to be to here. Not exactly a pleasant experience. Then it's decided. Once we're done with this, we'll go on a proper trip. And I'll choose the location, which you two aren't allowed to complain about. Got it? What's with that reaction? You hate the idea that much? Of course he doesn't. Do whatever you like, Hamid. Zahak and I will follow you anywhere. Sure, I'm nervous about it, but sure. Great, I'll hold you two to your word. No whining later. The one downside of doing this side is I'm almost positive... Oh, no, there is a secret scroll for Aiden for this one. My mistake. There's even one for the other side, which will be actually very necessary. Fierce Field. It's like a force field, but it's really pissed at you. Switch those two around. Equipment inventory, of course it is. I stopped by the village for information, but all I came across were old corpses. There's clearly an attack here, but by who? Bandits? There aren't any animals left here either. Can't even hear the sound of insects. The faint energy I've felt since I arrived has become more pronounced. There are quite a few of them. What are they doing here? They'll reach the forest soon. I should cut them off before then. Whooshity whoosh. Come out. If you can reveal your presence like that, why bother hiding? If you don't want to listen, then... Ah! An awakened soldier. They following me this whole time? I've gotten sloppy. I know what you're talking about, but I'm not letting you get any farther. Further. An ambush. How ridiculous. You're not permitted to be here. Your life is forfeit. I'm taking full advantage of the topography, meaning they're accustomed to fighting here. Love to know what you're all doing here, but I suspect you don't have any interest in telling me, do you? This man is different from anyone we've dealt with so far. Everyone fight as though your life depends on it. And leave me with only one choice. Is this the present again?
You're weaker than I thought. This will hurt.
I'll show you true love. I love you. Stay with me forever.
Should we get started? No destiny can stop me!
I will do my best. Yes, and all your love. I'll wrap you up tight.
I never let my guard down.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's going to eat this pill today. I believe in you.
The sleep ended up not doing anything.
You'll regret underestimating
Well,
me.
it died before it got another turn, so I guess it did something. Almost.
Papa loves me.
You're weaker than I thought. Wind slash.
If I must fight, take this!
Want to know about my family?
Finish that off, please.
Me till I can breathe no more. I'll keep going.
Yeah, stealth doesn't help you at this point. Just die.
Yes, and all your love. This will sing.
You'd better be prepared. Be prepared. Here's the final strike.
I'll protect you. This won't be an easy fight.
Focus.
Want to know about my family? I love you. Stay with me forever. Don't hurt. I'll help you.
Never let my guard
Idiot.
down. Won't be able to dodge this.
I'll show you true love. I'll wrap you up tight.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah!
Finito. I'll give you one last chance. Tell me what you're doing here. You're gonna regret this. My comrades will. Fine. Ah. Comrades? Does that mean there are more around here? Was hoping otherwise. It's becoming clear that the Pilgrims and the Hand of Revolution are connected. There's so many people here, this place must be important. If I want to find out why, I'll need to visit the place the Pilgrims came from. Resistance from these people is only going to get stronger, so I should probably take the long way. That means, need to go back to that place. What place? I feel like you're saying a lot, but telling me jack shit. Back to the pass. Energy here is ominous. It's almost like Recluse's forest. It's just some normal woods. Can't hurt to be careful. The advanced delegation got lost here. A trip. Would it really be promising to go on a trip with her? You saw her face. Could hardly say no, could I? Could only pester us until we agreed anyway. Sure, even you wouldn't be able to endure that. That's for sure. Any place we could go on a peaceful trip, though? The whole world outside the forest is our enemy. I mean, not the whole world. If you just went east, you'd find a bunch of people who don't care. Actually, it's hard to say. We don't know the exact time frames for when the Archdemon Wars happened, but... like, if you just went east across the ocean, it wouldn't be that far either, assuming that the map is accurate. Go over there, you'll find there's elves there who work pretty well with humans. There's humans who, some of them probably don't get along with Seween, but whatever, right? Those tracks you spotted in the prairie, they weren't from the advanced delegation, were they? No, they weren't. Found some more on the way here, too. Including what we saw on the prairie, there have been 3 distinct sets of footprints. This could end up being a pain. You know what to do when things get dangerous, right? Strong of us takes the enemy and the other protects Amid. I'll fight them back and then join up with you two, keep her safe. What are you talking about? I'm better against larger groups than you. I'm by far the stronger of the two of us. What makes you so sure? Been a long time since we last sparred. No need to waste time or energy reconfirming what we already know to be true. Check the surrounding area and there seemed to be some special power flowing through the forest. Is this some kind of barrier set up by the Pilgrims? Is that why the advanced delegation got lost? What's with this tension in the air? Did you get into a fight again while I was gone? Nothing happened. Can't you dispel the barrier? I can try. No other path but this if I can't manage it, though. Barrier? I don't see anything. You didn't read that thing I told you to, did you? Oh, that. Of course I read it. Document described the moving forest, where the paths are constantly changing. People often go missing here, never to be found again. So stick close and don't get distracted, Ran. I'll make sure you don't get lost. Should be the one saying that to you. You're always running ahead on your own. We need to prepare for a worst-case scenario. Like in what way? Like deciding on somewhere to meet if we get split up. It'll need to be something obvious we can see from far away. How about the tree on that mountain? Doubt there's anywhere in this forest where you can't see that. That's true. We'd have to get through the forest to reach it, wouldn't we? Of course, if you remember the method I told you, you'd be able to get out no matter how far apart we end up. Don't worry, we'll be with you. Even if we do get lost, I'll use my sword to cut through any barrier in our way. How reassuring. Make sure Rand doesn't hurt himself, Zoc. I will. What are you two whispering about? Nothing, come on, let's get moving.
You're weaker than I thought. Flash!
I'm going to eat his tail today. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
If I must fight, Son of Light, burn!
Is it my turn?
Try? Dang.
True love. I believe in you, Papa.
You'll regret underestimating me.
Should we get started?
Yes, and in all your love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
You'd better be prepared.
10.
I'll protect you.
I'll keep going. No.
I never let my guard down.
Do.
All your love.
All right, let's do this.
I'll show you true love. I love you. Stay with me.
You're weaker than I
This
thought.
will hurt.
If I must fight, no destiny can stop me!
We're going to eat his tail today. I'll wrap you up tight.
Alright. I know I'm pretty quiet during the battle sections most of the time, but it's because
I will do my best.
my team really doesn't do anything different between different fights.
Hold me.
Like, there's really not much to say unless there's something to talk about outside of it.
Should we get started?
Like, I guess this hasn't pissed me off yet, but
Love.
it's a flashback to before the worst of it, but I get the feeling, I get some impression this isn't going to give me as much information as I need to not hate it. Really don't know when to give up. Looks like they've already fought with one of the 3 groups ahead of us. That's why they're not willing to retreat. At this rate, there'll be no end to this. It'd be the same if we turn back now. Growl. Snarl. Pay attention, Zahak. What are you daydreaming about in the middle of a fight? You're going to wait at a distance until we're exhausted and then attack us. I know. This battle of attrition is definitely disadvantageous to us. Usually we deal with them all at once with one big attack. We can't do anything so dangerous with Amit here. I'll buy time until you get her out of here. Don't be ridiculous. You can't take all of these on your own. Wait, if you're here, who's with Amit? When is Rand coming? He said it'd be safe up in this tree. They'll reach me before long. Amit, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine. Where's Rand? He's dealing with them until I get you somewhere safe. Right, I guess I only really get in the way. Rand be okay on his own? Of course, there's no opponent he can't deal with. Except me, obviously. Bragging even at a time like this. So where we go, Hey, let me down, I can run on my own! I know, but we need to be as fast as possible, so stop wriggling around. This should be far enough. Man around here feels much more stable, so the trees will probably stay still for longer. I hope so. Wait here. Please hurry, Zahak. Rand might be in a lot of danger right now. If he does anything stupid. Of course, I'll make sure he doesn't get hurt. Nyom. Please be safe, both of you. I know I can rely on Zahak, but Rand is always a wild card. Huh? This shouldn't be happening. Rumble. Mana was so stable. Why are the trees moving? If I can't get away... Crackle. Oh no. The path we came on has completely disappeared. How will they ever find me?
Give Fene all your love. I can feel it. Papa loves me.
You'd better be prepared. How persistent. Die already.
All right, let's do this. I hope you're ready.
I've got
Wanna know something?
And deaded.
I need you, Papa.
That is the perfect situation to one-turn the boss. You're so confident, but you don't look like you were having a good time. Only because you're distracting me now. Yeah, I noticed a few of them have Suine arrows stuck in their bodies. There were human weapons and armor scattered around the forest as well. So both humans and Suine are here? And that doesn't matter. If they get in our way, we'll just cut them down. It's not that simple. First, we need to find out why they've come here. In case it's something that could pose a threat to our people. Could be here to hear a prophecy from a pilgrim seer, just like us. Anyway, we should get back to where you left Amid. Creek. Did the forest move? What? Where's Amid? Be careful where you step, it's dangerous here. All the more reason to find Amid quickly. Calm down, Ran.
Hey, you!
Crackle. The path vanished.
Damn it, why'd you get in my way?
Would you prefer I left you to be consumed by the forest?
Just as worried for Amid as you are, but I promised her I wouldn't let you do anything stupid and get hurt. What do you suggest we do?
I'd prefer not to, but I think we have no choice but to split up. By searching as widely as we can, we'll meet up at the agreed spot.
Big tree beyond the forest that Amid mentioned? Forget it, I'm not leaving this forest without Amid.
Have you forgotten that Amid is a half-decent pathfinder herself? For all we know, she could already be at that tree waiting for us. That's why I'm saying to search for her first before leaving. If we leave her waiting there too long, she might come back into the forest to look for us.
Getting out of this forest the second I find her. You can find your own way out.
Fine by me, I was thinking much the same. Am I not just walking to the other side of the forest? Feels like it's slowly getting more dangerous. Maybe those two are going to the meeting place we mentioned earlier? Need to get out of the forest safely. Russell. Something's coming this way! Ah, dang it. Hope it's not those things from earlier. I can't manage them on my own. Russell. I need to run. Huh? They sure are given a lot of cutscenes for barely any gameplay. Then other times they'll sure give me fucking no cutscenes that advanced anything at all just so they can stretch out the plot as far as possible. All times to trip over my own feet.
Not human or Suine, are you? Wait a second, you're a...
Oh, is that... Okay, let's do 4 first, I guess. Of course. Oh yeah, I guess with them... just buy a little extra space.
Certain I came past this way already. Meaning there should be a mark on this tree. But I don't see a thing. Am I lost? Alright, let's think about this. My eyes aren't much use when the scenery keeps on changing right in front of me. It means I need to rely on a different sense. Footstep. I can hear people coming this way, they're not far. Probably human or Suine. Maybe they've captured Amid. Should get closer and see for myself. You sure we're going the right way, Miss Sorceress? Everywhere we go looks the same.
Forest is resisting us, but we're making steady progress, don't worry.
Yeah, quit your complaining. What's this Miss Sorceress? I didn't have any manners. She calling her Madam Sorceress. She said she was fine with it. You're making such a fuss about it. Are you talking back to me? Do I need to teach you some manners again?
Please refrain from fighting. Remember what I told you, we aren't the only people in this forest. We don't want to attract any unwanted attention. We'll only make it harder for us to do what we came here for.
Sewine, I don't see a meat among them, thankfully.
Those are those clothes.
Clearly dressed like they're from the north, so why are they coming from the direction of the prairie? What'd they come here for? Should keep following. This guy's dangerous. Shouldn't we do something about him? Meant to be protecting the sorceress. Sure, it'll be fine. She's the one who wanted to talk with him. Now you know how I came to own this sword. Tell me what you know about it.
That's how the Winter Sword the humans were taking care of ended up in your hands.
Is this Winter Sword special in some way?
Extremely. It's one of the 4 season swords and was entrusted to the humans of the north by Sylvana. From what I was aware, only a human should be able to wield it, and yet, it shows you. A man both Shadow Elf and Sewine. So he is half Sewine. They didn't incorporate it into his design at all, except I guess he's got really long hair. The eye thing, we don't see any Sewine with eyes like that, so that really doesn't fit in. He doesn't have a tail as far as I can tell.
How'd you know?
Yeah, how did you? I'm a sorceress of the prairie. It'd be shameful if I could not recognize the soul of one of my own people.
One of your people? No, I'm not one of you, Forget it. What are you doing here? Must be important if it brought you all the way from the prairie.
I can't tell you much other than we're on our way to talk with the pilgrims.
Same as us.
You mentioned you were separated from your companions? When you travel with us until you find them again. It'd be difficult to escape this forest on your own.
Why would you show me such kindness? We're trying to kill each other just a moment ago.
Were you? Soul chosen by the Winter Sword is a soul I know I can trust. Besides, I could be of help to you. In your efforts to control the Winter Sword, that is.
This really a good idea? Looks like he's ready to lash out at us at any moment. Stop staring. What if he tries talking to us? I'd like to ask you something.
Yeah.
What is it?
Who are the elves you mentioned when we first met? You said they'd been after you? It's real cool that I didn't get to see that part.
First we entered this forest, we were attacked by shadow elves like you.
The advanced delegation's still stuck in this forest too?
Strange, they would have no reason to attack you. I don't know why they attacked us either. I don't think they were entirely sane. Kept muttering something.
Did you catch what it was?
I did. They wouldn't stop chanting it to their dying breath. We'll kill you to prevent the coming calamity.
You'll regret underestimating me. You won't be able to dodge me.
And then some Sewine showed up.
Love.
With all shadowy around them.
Paralyze me.
And also a griffin, but that's less important.
I'll protect you. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
I'll help you. Here I go. I'm going to eat his today.
Dang it, just barely lived through that.
You'd better be prepared.
All right, let's do this.
Yes, Benny. Oh, yeah. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
You're weaker than I thought.
I will do my best.
Owie.
Should we get started? Yeah.
I never let my guard down.
True love. Papa's going to eat his fill
Yeah, it's just
today.
monsters showing up. But also some of them were Sewine.
Stay with me.
You're weaker than
I mean, I guess I can't really question how,
If I must fight,
interspecies how hybrid offspring work. Because they get to make the lore, they get to decide how that works. It just,
Believe in you, Papa.
I don't know, it's a little weird. Is that how it always works? Do they always only look like one or the other? Or do they always look like an elf if an elf is one of the parents? I'd like some explanation. Apparently Ran is surprised anyone can tell, which, thank you. They're not acting like I should have noticed. Like this? You really did it. You really are one of us. Ugh, harder than I expected, especially this knot here. Took forever to perfect that art too, don't worry. All that matters is it won't get loose for a long time. The technique has been passed down through every generation of our tribe, teaching it to you to commemorate our meeting. Thank you. I'll make good use of it. You two get along surprisingly well. I was worried for nothing. It looks scary. Once you get to talking to him, he's not so bad. We should get moving. It's not good to stay in one place for too long in this forest. Why are you trying to meet the pilgrims? Aren't your own sorcerers just as good as them? That was a revelation. Seems we're supposed to go north and help. So you took that to mean you must help the pilgrims? Until we reach this place, yes, but now a different interpretation seems possible. Like what? Come on, everyone, let's get moving. Sooner we're out of this cursed forest, the better. Ah, do you want me to teach you the special tracking method too? But to know this, you can really call yourself a true Seween. One sure is talkative, unlike someone else. I don't hate it, though. We've only known each other for a few hours, but you'd think we'd been lifelong friends. Never experienced anything like this with the Shadow Elves. Why are you smiling like that? Thinking about learning our techniques make you happy? You really are a son of the prairie. Stop talking nonsense and tell me about this technique, then. It was more simple than I expected. You understand already? Okay, then I'll test you. Those two are getting along well. That kid's the youngest in our whole tribe. He grew up spoiled by everyone, so he's always giving things away for free. Ah! Filthy Seween, you're still hanging around here, eh? You okay? Yeah, thanks to my quick reflexes I avoid getting hurt too seriously. No, that wound looks pretty serious to me. Stay still. I'll deal with them. If I were to mention the name Ladon, I'm sure you would recognize who I am. Run! Knew you would come. Which means the cause of the calamity. What's going on? Why are you defending the Seween? These are not like the Seween we know in the north. If anything, they oppose them as much as we do. No need to make more enemies. Typical. Filthy half-breed is betraying us after all. Get out of the way. All Seween are the same. You're a fucking racist, and you deserve to die. They're filthy, ungrateful creatures. Have you forgotten how many of our people they murdered and betrayed? Show me one of the Seween who specifically did that. I'll cut their head off myself. Come on, be reasonable. Of course I remember, but... What are you doing? It's for the best anyway. You've only ever been a hindrance. It'd be easier to deal with without your half-breed friend Zahak around. And there'll be one less person left to protect the cause of calamity. They know Zahak is somewhere in this forest too? Wait, if they're talking about something both Zahak and I are protecting... That strength... Are the rumors of his ability true? This cause of calamity, are you talking about Amid? So what if I am? You seek to harm the daughter of your own leader? I'm not sure what may have caused it, but there's no doubt you've all lost your minds. Since we used to be comrades, I'll at least try to make this painless. Even for a man as strong as yourself, are you sure you'll come out unscathed? Clank. Completely surrounded, this isn't gonna be easy. Let me help, get your brother behind me. Become nothing more than a burden. We'll confess to Ladon and pay the price of our sins only after we've completed our objective, but I'm sure he'll understand. You're all being sentenced to death. He didn't understand. We're doing this for the sake of our people.
You'd better be
If you actually believed that, you'd talk about it. You'd say it's the truth. You wouldn't be so duplicitous about this if you believed for even a second that what you were saying was even remotely correct. But you don't. So you're being a liar. You're going behind everyone's backs because you know you're wrong.
Alright, let's do this. No destiny can stop me!
If you honestly thought that they would agree that what you're doing is right, you wouldn't need to do it behind their back. You just go out to him and say it.
Keep going. That must have been painful.
Sure, he's not here right this second. But no, you'd take your case to him before you did it if you believed he'd agree.
underestimating me.
Should we get started?
You've been all your life, thing. I believe in you, Papa. Is it my turn?
Try?
You're weak
Ah,
as I
lost your
thought.
turn, idiot.
I'll protect you.
Perfectly, too.
True love.
You better be prepared.
Should we get started?
You've been all your life. Want to know about my family? Give it to
Let's
me.
see here.
Paralyze me with your love.
I never let my guard down. You won't be able to dodge this.
All right, let's do this. This won't be an easy fight.
Okay. Papa's going to eat his crown today. Hold me till I can breathe no more. I will do my best. I'll show you true love. I'll wrap you up tight.
You're weaker than I thought.
If I must fight,
Alright, come on. Get
Don't
killed.
regret underestimating me.
I'll help you.
Ah, dang it.
You've been all your love.
Alright, get the big guy. Shadow Suppressor.
Stay with me forever.
You'd better be prepared.
should we get started? Son of Light, burn!
Want to know about my family? I believe in you, Papa. 10. I'll keep going. It's going to be okay. I'll show you true love.
Dang it.
Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Never let my guard down.
Alright, I gotta kill all your little
Alright,
butt buddies
let's
before
do
I can
this.
do anything to you, because you're hiding like a coward.
Take this!
Papa's going to eat his fill today. I will do my best.
You'll regret underestimating me.
I'll protect you. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
There, finish him off.
Papa loves me.
I think our journey ends here. Don't give up so easily, I'm not dying here. You're quite a fighter, but even you have your limits. You have to keep going. Amit is in danger. The only way I can beat them is with the Winter Sword, but that'll put the others in danger too. Don't worry, I will guide you. This voice... but how? I'm the sorceress who serves to Autumn Sword. The Autumn Sword can help make the Winter Sword listen to your will. Will I really be able to control the Winter Sword? You are the true master of the sword who will listen to you. It is not a matter of handling the sword, but becoming one with it. Something's changed. We're in danger. Defensive stances, everyone, now! Too late. Crackle. Everything except the spot where we're standing is covered in ice. And I did it. I must have gotten control over the sword. Thanks to that, we're still alive. He really did it. This is what it means to become one with the Winter Sword. There's such power within it. You're a monster. You're hiding such power. No, if we don't stop you here. Tell me why you want to kill Amit. Curious, are you? Who knows, you might come around to our way of thinking when you learn the truth. Pilgrims showed us the future awaiting our people if we do not stop the coming calamity. See it for yourself. What? It's horrible. Screaming anguish, the death of all living things. And standing in the center of it all, Amit? I don't have the strength to show you any more than that, but I expect that should be enough. What is this? What kind of trick are you trying to play on me? Soon you'll be forced to make a choice. Even if it seems cruel. You're really not going to meet the pilgrims? It's fine. Pretty sure we've already achieved our purpose in coming here, and all that's needed is for you to find your companions. Ah, is that so? If you carry on the way I told you, you should leave the forest soon. Then you should be able to reunite with them. Thank you. Truly, I am in your debt. Is this really goodbye? I still have so much to teach you. Ah, whimpering. Not like we're saying goodbye forever. Feel free to come visit the prairie whenever you like, Ran. No matter what anyone says, you're Sweet just like us. You'll always be welcome. Don't worry, I'll visit someday. If I may give you one last piece of advice, there's no such thing as a set, predetermined future. Future is made up of innumerable possibilities. So don't give up. Work towards the future you want most. Now keep that in mind. Strange. Traces of them both being here, but why'd they leave without waiting for me? At least that should mean they're both safe. Anyway, now I have to meet the pilgrims. Need to find the truth behind those fragments of the future I saw. I'll follow Amid and Zahad's tracks first. Alright. So what were the others doing during all that? Being useless, most likely. Judging by how their footprints stop here, the forest must have moved around again. It's going to be impossible to find her this way. Fortunately, the advanced delegation seems to have gone in the same direction as Ran. So many people looking, they should have much better chance of finding Amid than me. So I should focus on investigating the remaining area. Keep coming across more and more dead bodies. They're definitely going this way. Keep catching whiffs of gunpowder too, so there must be humans. Why would they bring weapons to a land so many consider sacred? They intend to subdue the pilgrims and use them for their own purposes? That won't be good for anyone. Should deal with them before they have the chance. But first... Ow. Need to deal with a few minor inconveniences. So Ran apparently did fight them, but stopped after a second. This guy is thinking right away, I better kill them if they're here.
Want to know about my... I love you. Stay with me.
Should we get started? Purifying flame.
And it was interesting, Rand's mentality there is that he really did not consider himself Suine in his own head.
I'll help you.
Like, he calls himself a Shadow Elf, and he thinks himself a Shadow Elf, but one of his parents was a Suine, apparently. Curious how that happened, with how racist everyone is.
Regret underestimating me.
If I must fight. Yeah.
I'm going to eat here today. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Never let my guard down.
All right, let's do this.
You better be prepared.
Is it my turn? Yes, baby. All your love.
You'll regret underestimating me.
Growl. You lot are all that's left. Don't be afraid, I'll try to ease your passing as much as possible.
Hurry up and rescue the prince. We'll provide cover fire with the cannons. Commence fire.
Never seen a weapon like that before. How the humans keep this a secret? What's with the uniforms? These are no ordinary soldiers.
Arr. You okay? Why are you alone? Why aren't you with the others? Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you attacking us?
Caught them off guard, but they still blocked my attack. Must be well trained. Are they a secret elite force?
Oh, no desire to fight. We're here to help you.
You really expect me to believe that?
It appears to be a misunderstanding. You're leaving us no other choice. Need to subdue you until you're willing to talk. Forgive us for being impolite.
You're welcome to try.
Want to know about
Yeah, this kind of just proves Zahak was always fucked in the head.
Paralyze me with your love.
I never let my guard down.
Should we get started?
Yes, Benny, all your love. I believe in you, Papa. I'll help you. I was going to see Sam today. I'll wrap you up tight.
Consume.
You're weaker than I thought. Ha!
If I must fight, take this!
Love.
You better be prepared.
Jesus.
My best. That must have been painful.
I'll protect you. Yeah.
Let me know about my family.
I never let my guard down.
Treasure.
Yes, Fanny, all your love.
No, cool, immunity. Alright, this'll take a minute.
I love you. Stay with me forever.
You'll regret underestimating me. Where are you looking? I'm over here.
If I must fight, this won't be an easy fight.
I've got this.
Father's going to eat his fill today.
Da-da-da.
I can breathe no more. Keep going.
You're weaker than I thought. You won't be able to dodge this.
Let me know about this thing.
There we go.
Wrap you up.
At least you lost your defense buff. I'm going to die. Can't even get anywhere near him. Is this the best you can do? I'm getting tired of playing around. Time to get this over with. I don't have much time. Stop this! Or would you attack us? We're here to help you, Your Highness. To help me? Look, there's a letter your father sent to our Emperor before the Suin attacked. Insignia belongs to a fallen human kingdom. Think I understand what's going on. You're not here to take pure white trust from me? Of course not. There should be enough proof of my identity. Emperor gave this to me personally. Fine, I believe you. What are you staring at? What will you do now? What do you mean? In what way do you intend to help me? We have a ship on the coast ready to leave at any moment. Stock enough provisions, take us all the way back to Thurinhad. I see, but there's something I must do first. Since you're here for me, I trust you'll be happy to help with it? What is it, Your Highness? I need to find a couple of people. I mean, we cannot return to Thurinhad yet? Guess not. Commander says we need to help the prince find some people. If a prince fleeing after the fall of his kingdom is looking for people, must be for revenge, right? Still sore where I got hit earlier. Damn, you look like just another wimpy aristocrat, but he's incredibly tough. North was at war for years. Guess you have to be a good fighter to survive that long. Can someone really be a prince without a country left to rule? You have a point. Your Highness, please forgive him. He didn't mean it like that. And he wasn't wrong. One keeps holding on to the vestiges of a fallen kingdom, they cannot move forward into the future. My condolences, Your Highness, but what are we doing here? Please, call me Zahak. I came to ask you something. Your commander appears to be a little preoccupied. I expect he's preparing to help you look for those people like you asked. I heard it was because the schedule was changed to go meet the pilgrims? Must be something he wants to learn from them. The wicked are causing our Emperor much concern. I expect His Majesty was hoping to get some advice. I'd like to know more about Thurinhad. Only heard a few bits and pieces. So they call him a prince. So is Zahak... I guess maybe his mom was an elf and his dad was the Emperor? Be happy to tell you anything you need to know. Nobody doubts I'm this prince they're looking for. Suppose my appearance combined with my possession of pure white trust are quite convincing. Or he took this from the actual prince and he's just letting them think it. These southern humans might one day turn their attention towards the north. It'd be smart to learn as much as I can about them beforehand. Zahak just looks human. Like, no one ever calls him an elf unless he points it out, apparently. Or, I guess, the Shadow Elves who know he's part elf. So Thurinhad is clashing with the Wicked to the west, and the Suin of the Prairie to the north. Well, there's no need to worry. We have a great big northern wall. Our best troops are stationed on the western border, so an invasion will be impossible. Thurinhad's safety is guaranteed. Right, unlike my own kingdom. Yeah, I didn't mean... I'm fine. Your Emperor is truly a merciful man. It's true we are distant relations, but to take in someone he's never even met... Oh, but of course. No, he's more magnanimous than our dear Emperor. His Majesty's heart is as big as the heavens themselves. Ah, I guess they
whoever they think he is would be a cousin or something. Not as if we met him personally. We've never been close enough to even glimpse the floating island. The floating island is in floating in the air? Yes, it's where His Majesty and all the nobles live. Expect the commander is the only one of us who's ever had the honor of visiting. A man with a heart as big as the heavens who also lives up in the heavens. This is probably as much useful information as I can get out of these two. Oh, and Commander told us not to tell anyone about this, but it's just such good news. For too long, you should be able to take revenge for your kingdom. What's that supposed to mean? Shush, we don't even know if that's true. But everyone talks about it anyway. Theronhad actually has plans to expand northward. Gonna regain our past glory and rule all of Nadalon. To be honest, the reason we anchored our ship here is... Will you be quiet already? Somebody hears. You wanna be beheaded for leaking confidential information? Who cares? The Hawk's going to be at the center of it all anyway. Is that why you came to find me? Shrewd move. Provides an acceptable justification and benefits everyone. The Emperor is a wise man. Once you return here with Theronhad's army, you can finally get your revenge and wipe out every last filthy non-human in Nadalon. Ah, I see. If possible, I'd love to be fighting your side when you do, Zahhak. Me too. I'll remember that. I owe you both, after all. Alright, so Zahhak would be correct to just kill all of them right now. I'm gonna level with you. Would one of you mind checking with the commander if the search party's found anything? I'll go. Meow. Typical, I'll go too. Meow. So that's why they were trying so hard to suck up to me. Wipe out every last filthy non-human in Nadalon, huh? Humans really are all the same. Such a cruel-natured people. Apparently, the search party found some footprints nearby. Seems whoever they belong to already left the forest. By the way, is there any chance you can tell us who it is you're looking for? Sing! I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Take out your sword. Uh-huh. Why? Everyone stop what you're doing. Battle formations! Thought I could smell something awful. Didn't expect to run into dirty Theronhadians here. Be careful, someone around here gives me a bad feeling. Something different, something ominous. All humans give me a bad feeling. Don't worry, whoever or whatever it is, they're no match for me. You know what we have to do, right? Right, we need to protect Zahhak.
I never let my guard down. Slash.
Alright.
You true love. Feel it. Papa loves me.
Alright, let's do this. No destiny can stop me!
Alright. So yeah, it's hard to feel bad for Zahhak wanting to kill the fuck out of all these people. Though I also don't know where Zahhak got that sword. Maybe he just got it as a battle trophy in the war. Or maybe he actually is the prince and doesn't realize it.
Should we get
Who knows?
here?
You true love. Coming. I'll wrap you up tight. Is it my turn?
You're weaker than I thought.
Alright, let's do this.
No turn for you.
Know about my family.
I never let my guard down.
If I must fight. Yeah!
He's going to eat his fill today. Tin, I'll help you.
You, dead.
Yes, Penny, all your love. This will sting.
What? No, I pressed...
Regret
Damn it.
underestimating me. This will hurt.
I'll protect you, son of light. Burn!
Want to know about
This
my
time, actually select skill 3, game.
I love you. Stay with me forever. Is it my turn? No.
Here I go.
God damn it.
If I must fight. Yeah!
True love, hold me till I can breathe. No
Really, you had to aim for the one you had the friggin' mischance against.
He's going to eat his fill today. I believe in you, Papa.
You're weaker shot.
Give Benny all your love.
Yes, please aim at it.
Paralyze me with your love.
I never let my guard down. Be prepared. Here's the final strike.
All right, let's do this. I hope you're ready.
Over here.
Wanna know about my plan? Coming. I'll wrap you up tight.
There we go. Humans and Suine from different regions don't get along either.
Zahar, are you okay?
Without a common enemy to unite them, humans and Suine will never get along.
Enough prophesizing. Help us fight them.
As long as they are here, this land will always be awash with blood. They refuse to accept any race other than their own.
You know there's other continents, right, dude?
We're just their latest target. Not only that, but the South will soon begin to threaten us as well. In that case...
Why are you looking at me like that? Hey, why are you raising your sword?
Your two races bringing nothing but pain on this land. It will be much better off without you.
Why is that one attacking his own men? What's wrong with you? Stop this instant!
Slice, slash. But even the Shadow Elves cannot rid this land of them alone. We need to find a partner. Oh? Was I first to arrive? These look like Amit's footprints. I don't see any others, that's good. Why would she leave without waiting? Alright, so what was Amit doing during all that? Encounter Forest. I hurt myself by accident. Thank you for treating me. The Wicked. Are you blaming yourself? It was all because those idiots approached you so carelessly.
Carelessly? We were moving as carefully and quickly as we could. That's right, thanks to us. We all got here safely without running into anyone else.
Stop talking, you're only embarrassing yourselves. Got here safely because of my expert pathfinding. All you two ever did was try to boss me around. Hearing them bicker, they're not as scary as they look. They must be the Wicked I've heard so much about. Something about them feels strange. Do you have something to say, or are you just going to keep staring at me? Sorry, it's just my first time seeing Wicked. I expect it is. Not often we leave the South. Came here under Ahildad's orders, traveled to the Pilgrims' Land, and... I've said too much. Forget you heard that. You're on your way to meet the Pilgrims? Me too, I need to... You want to ask something of me? Were you going alone? You don't look particularly strong. I had friends with me, but we were split up, so I'm sure you know the... Yes, a cursed forest is moving trees. Must she interrupt me every time I speak? Well, I'd never be able to forgive myself for leaving a girl like you all alone here. Really don't need to worry, Wait, let me go speak with the others first.
Want to take her with us? We cannot agree to that. Remember what Piyu said. Right, we are instructed to travel as stealthily as possible.
That's already been ruined thanks to you two. Anyway, what the captain really meant was not to cause any trouble. I don't think taking that young girl safely with us qualifies as causing trouble.
Well, you're not wrong, I guess, but...
I
don't think there should be any problem bringing her along. Hina's in charge of making decisions anyway.
That's the correct answer. Well done. We've reached a unanimous decision to help get you out of this forest. That's great, right? Excuse me? But I never asked you to just accept our help, okay? For some reason when I look at you, I can't help but think of my little sister. Although you two don't particularly look anything alike. Anyway, can't just leave you here. You're too kind. Thank you. I'd be happy to accept your offer. Didn't you say you were separated from your friends? Wouldn't you like to look for them first? It's so crazy, they make a whole race of, like, animal people, and then they introduce another new race, and some of them just look like foxes. Like, I get the guy, them being very certain that's not a Suine, but how could anyone tell with this that this isn't just a fox Suine with weird hair? Like, the guy is very clearly not a Suine, because all male Suine look more beast-like. But her... I mean, I guess she's hanging out with goblin-looking people. Already decide on somewhere to meet if we ever got split up. Sure, they're both already there waiting for me. Must be very capable if they're able to get through this forest on their own. Meanwhile, I'm saddled with these two doofuses. Must be nice. You mind if I ask you a few things while we walk? Of course you may. Recently I've heard rumors that the Wicked have been helping us whenever we're attacked. Nobody actually knows why, so everyone's still wary of them. If I can use this opportunity to learn more about them, it should be helpful, right?
You'll regret underestimating me. Wind slash.
Papa's going to eat his food today. Feel it. Papa loves me.
Should we get started? Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Do 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 do.
I will do my best. It's going to be okay. True love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
You'd better be prepared.
If I must fight.
Yes, Annie, all your love. I believe in you, Papa. I'll keep going.
Nope, no sleep on the tarantula.
You're
Sucked.
weaker than I thought. Let's go, let's
Here
go.
I go.
Papa's going to eat his food today.
All right, let's do this.
I never let my guard down.
You know about my family. I'll help you.
You better be prepared.
This was true love. Give Annie all your love.
Got you in the back.
I love you. Stay with me.
You'll regret underestimating me. Be able to dodge this.
I'll protect you. Take this!
Okay. Papa's going to eat his food today. All right.
Do do do. Kill them both.
I will do my best. You know about my family. Hold me till I can breathe no more. Papa's going to eat his food today. Feel it. Papa loves me.
You'd better be prepared. Where are you looking? I'm over here.
All right, let's do this. No destiny can stop me!
Yeah. Goose migration. Go away, gooses. I guess that is what they're doing by migrating. But go farther away. Came all this way through hostile territory to learn about the future of your people? That's some admirable courage. It's not half as incredible as Wicked coming all the way here from the south. Not at all. All we did was take a ship. Actually, I think I might have lost a few years because of the seasickness. Originally, Donna was supposed to be coming, but she managed to convince the captain otherwise with that damn smile of hers. What can you do, eh? If your captain tells you to go, you don't have much choice in the matter. She sounds like she's complaining. Whenever she mentions this captain of hers, Bihu, she smiles. Mind if I ask you a question? After you've been so kind as to answer all my questions, the least I can do is return the favor. Tell you as much as I'm allowed to. I've heard that recently, whenever our people are in danger, the Wicked come and help us. Oh yeah, we were ordered to. By your Captain Bihu? Oh no, someone far more important. Ahildad? The one who told you to go see the pilgrims? One and only. Do you remember that slip of the tongue that I told you to forget? Why would Ahildad give an order like that? Sorry, but I can't tell you that. More like I don't really know the reason myself. What I do know is... Ahildad has a great interest in you Shadow Elves. Yeah, it is looking more and more like... I mean, I basically already knew the Wicked were the good guys, because as soon as you meet them, they're all not assholes, and we see them get mind-controlled into being assholes, and they make reference to it having happened in the past. Looks like it'll be starting soon. Creak. Yep, it's definitely getting ready to move. Oh, woe is me. Did you just touch a tree that was about to start moving? You're about to see something very interesting. And you'll know what Kina's capable of. Rumble. That should do it. I'm not gonna let them start changing paths right when we're about to leave the forest. Felt a strange energy. Was that power Kina used? It wasn't easy, but it was worth it, don't you think? Stop dilly-dallying and just spit it out already. Before coming to Nadalon, I was blessed by Noyas. So there aren't many who understand the Spirit Lords better than me. That power you just used, it was a little different, but I'm certain. That was a Spirit Lord's power. Well, that's certainly an interesting hypothesis, but you're wrong. That was the power that Ahaldad gave to me. But it was almost identical to Sylvana's power. Sylvana? That name sounds familiar. I feel weird. What's happening? You know, what's wrong? Where am I? It was you. The one who created the ruptures and made contact with me. Feels like someone's staring at me. You should be useful, though it's not yet the time. This is too scary. I need to get out of here. Ran, help me? I'll be keeping an eye on you. What was that? How could I have forgotten? I'm... Thunk. Kina? Wake up! The hell?
Don't worry, that wasn't your fault.
She collapsed the moment I touched her body.
That's just an unfortunate coincidence. Just overworked herself getting us through this forest is all. She always tries hard to look tough, but this isn't the first time it's caused her to go beyond her limits and collapse.
I hope you're right. It's clear it had something to do with that strange, scary experience. What was that voice? Something was looking at me. Rumble. Forest is moving again.
Watch out!
Crack.
What was that? Tree didn't just move. It tried to attack me. Yeah, I wasn't aiming for you, but Kina.
Why would it want to? No, we can worry about that later. First, we need to get out of this forest. Follow me.
I never let my guard down. Wind slash.
The hell's going on here?
All year long.
The mushrooms are attacking.
Paralyze me with your love.
If I must fight,
The shrubbery is revolting.
burn!
Is it my turn? Want to know about this thing? I believe in you, Papa.
You're weaker than I thought. Yeah.
Should we get started?
Ow, fuck.
I'm going to eat his food today. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
You'll regret underestimating me.
All right, let's do this.
I'll keep going. It must have been painful. That's your love.
I never let my guard down.
Alright, keep cutting them up. Ow.
I'll protect you.
You'd better be prepared.
I will do my best. Over
Need
here.
help?
Okay, a little pointless there, Ras, but sure.
Papa's going to eat his meal today. Feel it. Papa loves me.
You're weaker than I thought. This will hurt.
If I must fight, purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Ow.
Want to know about my family?
Here I go.
I'll wrap you up tight. I'll help you.
This one, I guess.
Give Annie all your love. I believe in you, Papa.
Should we get started?
I never let my guard down.
I'll show you just love.
You'll regret underestimating me.
There we go.
Papa's going to eat his fill today.
Alright, now we got a big green, which that'll be annoying to get through, but...
You're weaker than I
Or at
thought.
least it has a higher chance of being annoying to get through. I can't guarantee anything.
Die already.
All right, let's do this. I hope you're ready.
Focus.
Oh cool, it removed its own debuff because it just gets to do that whenever it feels like it.
Till I can breathe no more.
No, I gotta deal with RNG shit on an artifact, but they can just do it whenever they feel like.
You
Tiss. Hiss.
Why are you stopping? Forest is trying to eat us. You see the things blocking the path?
If we stop to fight them, the forest will definitely catch us. Meaning there's only one choice.
You're getting on your hands and knees. Forest won't stop just because you ask it nicely. Know what she's doing, you idiot. Look!
Rumble. This forest barrier was made with Spirit Lord magic, meaning I should be able to control it too. Crackle. I really did it. The forest stopped.
Ugh. This convinced me we're done for. Looks like I still have a lot more life left in me. I don't know, like Kina could do that. That's amazing.
Not just anyone can do it. You're awake. Are you okay? Just a little dizzy, that's all. I can put up with it. We should hurry. With our strength combined, we should have no problem stopping the forest and getting out. No, you need to leave on your own. We must stay here. Don't give up. You need to meet the pilgrims, remember? We were going there to kill the pilgrims. What are you talking about? Why would you? It was an order. I don't know what happened, but the restrictions are weakening. I can say things I couldn't previously. Oh right, they're still being controlled by Ahildad. What are you talking about? Just listen to me. Ahildad, he wants control over the Shadow Elves. Amid, I'll block this place off. Get to the pilgrims. They'll give you the answer. Stop standing around. Go! Alright, stay safe, Kina. Is his power taking over again? Was it Amid who weakened this hold over me? Right, when she touched me, the power transferred. Amid is the one Ahildad has been looking for. That means... No, I need to tell her, but I'm losing consciousness. None of the Fox girls ever became playable. Wait, even this one? This one who's animated? And was that her only appearance? Kina should be okay, right? What's she mean about Ahildad wanting the Shadow Elves? What kind of being is he? There are too many things I don't understand. Ron and Zahak still haven't arrived, but I can't afford to wait around any longer. Need to get to the pilgrims as soon as possible and have these questions answered. That's the only way. Bewitching Summit.
Good thing the shortcut was still the same after all this time. Saved me a lot of time. But why are there non-pilgrims here?
Shing.
Come out while I'm still willing to give you a chance. Smart idea to threaten someone without knowing who they are yet.
You always were so boring and full of yourself. I never liked you.
Kina, what are you doing here?
I think every episode except episode 2 has at least one character that never became playable. I mean, I wouldn't be able to say them off the top of my head because I don't know who's playable. Like, who would be the examples from episodes 1 and 3? I'm curious. Why do you think? I have things to do here. Why do you look so bitter? It's been a long time since we last saw each other back in Wicked territory.
I was caught off guard, that's all. You know I'd be coming here?
Lona told me, yes. I didn't expect you to arrive so early.
Of course, your sisters love to gossip about everything, don't you?
We keep personal matters to ourselves, but there's no need to hold back information the other needs.
So, do you know why I'm here?
I do. But you've come for nothing. No pilgrims or Hand of Revolution collaborators here.
Why are there awakened soldiers here?
They've been hanging around here for decades. Wasn't aware why myself until recently. Pilgrims told me something when they left. Episode 1 had Leon. He only showed up like twice, as well as that one priest dude that was apparently giga-obsessed with Ras in the past. Episode 3 has Brinus. Brinus isn't playable? That's surprising. The priest guy obsessed with Ras. Yeah, I remember him. I don't remember Leon. But the priest guy... was he even animated? I don't remember him too well. It's been months now.
Been here ever since the Great War?
Captain told me to help the pilgrims, so that's what I did. Was almost killed and buried in the forest back then. I'm still far more experienced than any of the others. So I suppose it makes sense he'd choose me.
I see. Must have been very hard.
Not like you to say something like that.
They're looking for where the pilgrims are hidden?
Probably, but I can't be certain.
I feel like I didn't actually look at the dialogue.
Yeah. Leon was incredibly generic young. Alright. Can't think what else they could want, though. What could be hidden there? Beats me. I was able to open the entrance, but I couldn't go any further. There's a barrier that repels Wicked. And that's why you've sat here protecting it ever since? Yep. I'd have been home long ago if I'd been able to see what's inside. Why'd I have to waste my time in this wretched place? Ah, that's right. Do you know how Bihu is nowadays? He's having a hard time because of the shift bell, and... Right, Lona told me about that. Should have been with him. And her years of solitude... See, her years of solitude haven't made her any better about interrupting people mid-sentence. Rhaenys is just in the forever box at this point. She never became playable, and they even acknowledged it in one of the April Fool's events. That's so weird, because she has, like, a model and everything. They just didn't make a version of her you can get? How far do I have to go? The woods are becoming more treacherous the deeper I go. Wait, what? You not come through the moving forest? No, a long time ago I discovered a shortcut that bypasses it, so I... You idiot, why not just tell the whole world while you're at it? You've let some unwanted guests through. Also has a fully animated kit because you fight her in episode 3. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Shh. When I said when she had a full model, I meant like in battle. Finally found it. How did they... You've been so caught up reminiscing on old times you didn't even notice they were following you. It's my fault, so I'll deal with it. Forget it. I can manage them just fine on my own. You hurry up and get going. Where to? Rumble. Hidden path that leads underground? Don't ask me what it'll be like inside, just be careful. If possible, find out as much as you can while you're in there. Like to know why they're so interested in this place.
I never let my guard down. Won't be able to dodge this.
Papa's going to eat his food today. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
I'll protect you. No destiny can stop me!
Tin. I will do my best.
It would have been the perfect bait for Origins, too.
Love.
Eh?
I'll wrap you up tight.
You're weaker than I thought.
I have all sorts of thoughts about Origins, because I hear different descriptions of it, so I think even the people talking about it don't remember what was actually said.
You know about my family. I believe in
So, is it the Sixth World? Because that doesn't sound like it makes a lot of sense.
You'll regret underestimating me.
If I must fight,
Is it my turn?
I thought it was the Seventh World, but
Today.
that it was happening where Ras was waking up in time at full power. And actually being there for the war.
You're spending all your love.
But I've heard people call it that too, so someone's fucking up somewhere.
You're weaker than I thought. Wind slash.
all right, let's do this.
Papa's going to eat his food today. Eat me till I can breathe no more. I will do my best.
Dang it.
To your love. I'll wrap
Dang it.
you up tight.
You'll regret underestimating me.
If I must fight,
I've got this.
Ow.
I never let my guard down.
Want to know about my family?
Dang it. Green.
Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
You'll regret underestimating me. Where are you looking? I'm over here!
I'll protect you. This won't be an easy fight.
Over here!
You notice that too? You have to rewatch the intro to the showcase.
Love.
Yeah, if it's a redo of the Sixth World, then it's kind of way less interesting, because you're redoing a world we didn't see the first time except for the end part of it.
You.
But if it's a redo of the Seventh World, then
Better be prepared. This will
that's
hurt.
way more interesting, because that's a part
Going to eat his
we know the results of in the main timeline.
Me. Till I can breathe no more.
Looks like this place was originally some kind of archive. Now it looks more like a prison. Why would the pilgrims need a place like this? Can feel a strong energy radiating from within. Is that the power source behind the barrier? Yes, I found it. How can such a powerful energy persist even after the ones maintaining it are long gone? Oh, this is gruesome. They're clearly bloodstains all the same. Judging by what's left behind, they're trying to stop whatever was inside from escaping the barrier. What happened here? Twunk? Finally, something useful. So much time has passed, but this book looks as good as new. It is imbued with the Pilgrim's power. There's a lot in here about the Pilgrim's history and genealogy. Interesting, but not much use to me. Oh, the handwriting changed. Following the Great War, peace descended. We did not allow ourselves to grow complacent. We accepted and nurtured new pilgrims, preparing for the coming future. We had to prepare for the worst, however our actions incited rage. Our actions revived the remnants of Ahildad, which were thought to have long since disappeared. Ahildad? Surely not. He disappeared completely on that day. We all saw it. A being special in every way, who knows everything about us. Once seen as the inheritor of the Third Eye. We did not know when or how they embraced Ahildad, but by the time we realized, it was already too late. A deep-seated and dark power permeated our world. Traces of it worked their way into all the people of the land, manipulating them. To take the Third Eye for its own. Deep-seated and dark power. They're talking about the power contained within the Awakened. We were able to seal them here after the sacrifices of many. There's no knowing if or when they may one day escape. Her power is getting stronger with each passing day, while my own will only get weaker. All that is left for me is to pray that the Hand of Revolution does not turn me insane. And that's all they wrote. Russell. Portrait. One with blue hair. I see. This is the master of the Hand of Revolution, the person who controls this deep and dark power. The one who embraced Ahildad. She does have the third eye thing on her head. Lua. Just one more. Reunion Cavern. A cavern? Oh, in the past. This is how they hid from outsiders. It's rather austere. Guess that's to be expected from these Eremite people. I'll have no choice but to keep going farther in anyway. Further. Cavern? Have I come to the right place? Something doesn't feel right. Since they've called pilgrims, expect they'd be living in some grand temple. They have nothing special after all? At least there are clear traces of those two coming by here, so I have no choice but to follow. Looks quite ordinary, but there's some kind of mysterious energy. It's obvious there's more here than meets the eye. I can already feel it. The end of the path are the answers I've been looking for. Ooh. You, the one who agonizes over past decisions. What is it you wish to learn through us? What does your true self desire? What do I desire? That's easy, I've known the answer ever since I was young. The end of this cruel, corrupted world. Even if it means losing all that is precious to you? All that's precious to me, what folly, I have no such thing. Then let us find out. Are you truly prepared to grasp the future you desire? Yes, if it means the realization of my wish, I can do this much.
You're weaker than I thought.
Jesus Christ!
Be prepared. Here's the final strike.
Yes, Benny, all year long. I love you. Stay with me.
Should we get started?
Do-do-do.
Son of light. Burn!
I'll keep going. It's going to be okay. I know about my
Ow.
I believe in you, Papa.
Alright, let's do this. I hope you're ready.
I got this. I never let my guard down.
I'm going to eat his food today. I'll wrap you up.
Not quite yet. He hit you again.
Win or lose. It's determined in an instant.
Is it my turn?
Nice try,
I'll
but I'm
protect you.
healing all that. Ow.
You'll regret underestimating me.
I'll show you true love. Feel it. Papa loves me.
Keep walking this way? Hey, answer me, I know you're there. You, the one who bears the fruit of torment, ripened over long and winding paths. What knowledge have you sought this place? What I want to know is the future you showed those shadow elves who came to see you. One with the death of all living things, the future with Amid at the center. Tell me, how is Amid the cause of this calamity? That future is only one within the multitude of possibilities, but it is the one that shines the brightest. Thus, it will come to pass. Nonsense, you're saying the world can only be saved following Amid's death. Some prophecy this is. I don't care what you pilgrims say, I won't believe it. Reality will unfold regardless of your belief. However, you may perhaps be a catalyst for change. Saying I can change this future. That depends on your decisions. Only take but a glance into this coming future to see the burdens you'll have to shoulder for the future you desire. Zahak, what are you doing? Why are you stabbing Amid with your sword? Ren. You're laughing? I know what's going on, but I'm sure of one thing. You're insane if you think I'm going to stand by and let you harm her. Oh.
Give Fene all your love.
Damn it, he's green. This is...
Weaker than
Okay,
thought.
I know they've built it in, but it's still the stupidest way to do a type chart.
Where are you looking?
To make it RNG based.
Over here.
I'll make you useful. If I must fight, take this!
Want to know about my family?
God fucking damn it.
I'll help you. Even if it's just a little. I really want to help.
You'd better be prepared. Dodge this.
I'm going to eat his food today. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love. I will do my best.
Should we get started? This won't be an easy fight.
I'll show you true love.
Hit him, God's sake.
Hold me till I can breathe no more.
I'll do my best.
I never let my guard
Why
down.
did... What? That's really dumb.
Want to know about my family? I'll wrap you up tight.
Trivial creatures don't deserve to live.
Alright, let's do this. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Overpower them all.
I'll help you. That must have been painful.
You'd better be prepared.
Give Fene all your love.
Well, since Origin is going to be playable from the opening,
Stay with me.
I'm hoping they aren't gonna keep going the absolute stupid difficulty direction.
I'll protect you. I hope you're
The,
ready.
here's an enemy you just have to wail on forever, and who, if, you know, RNG says you do, you'll never win against.
I believe in you, Papa.
You'll regret underestimating me. How persistent. Die already.
Hey, here's an enemy permanently immune to being debuffed. Why? Fuck you for trying to, you know, strategize in our game, that's why. We don't want you to enjoy it.
Papa's going to eat his
You've been winning too much, and that makes us not get money.
and breathe no more.
Never mind that nothing you could buy from us would help you win. Buy anyway. How have I not come across anyone at all? Am I lost? I definitely felt the power coming from this cavern. You, the one blessed by a spirit lord, the one who bears a cruel fate. You have come to hear answers. Yes, I've come in search of guidance for my people, the Shadow Elves, to escape from this cruel fate that awaits us. Please tell me, Great Pilgrim, how must we overcome our doomed future? The Shadow Elves shall soon stand at the center of Nadalon's fate. What is most important is you, Amid. Me? What do you mean? You will be forced to make a choice for the sake of all others. That choice will determine what happens not only to those around you, but to the future of our world. That can't be. You must be mistaken. I'm not special. If you had a Spirit Lord's power, that means you used to be an heir. You, the one who heralds the beginning and the end of Twilight. You must not forget, only through your sacrifice can this world have a chance. The mysterious power I felt is gone. What do they mean? This is not what I came to hear.
I'll finish everything here. I won't let you.
What? Why are they fighting? I have to stop them. Stop this!
What are you doing? Can't just butt in like that, it's dangerous.
What am I doing? You're the two idiots trying to kill each other.
Zahaki. Wait, something feels strange. Must be the end of the Pilgrim's trial. Trial? Was that all it was? Amid, did you get what we came here for?
Not sure to be honest, but I'm sure of one thing. We have no reason to stay here any longer. We each went through a lot in that forest, huh? At least we all made it out safely. How much longer are you both going to keep glaring at each other?
Not glaring at anyone, this is just how my face looks.
The sun was in my eyes, that's all. You're imagining things. I don't know what happened to you two in there, since you won't tell me. If you both insist on acting like this, I'm not going back to Recluse's Forest.
What do you do instead, then? Can't just stay here.
I'm sure everyone is waiting for us. Stop sulking and let's hurry home. No, I just had a great idea. Remember the promise we made?
Promise?
You can't be serious. Curious how they'll handle difficulty in Origin. Said it'll be the new tutorial, but they didn't really explain what that means. I am foreseeing one thing. If it really is in... If it's in the 7th world, like I'm hoping, which would be, you know, the more interesting way, I'm hoping to find out how they're gonna handle, you know, the Wraiths. Because... Or... Yeah. The, homunculi. Because they apparently were part of that war. And then didn't quite get to be used for a big part of it. Because a bunch of them were just not activated yet. And I'm wondering if Mercedes will get to show up at all. Because I'm gonna be honest, Epic 7 without Mercedes won't feel like Epic 7. You can't be serious, there are too many variables. Who knows what dangers we might encounter.
What are you talking about? What are you so opposed to?
Remember what Zahak said about there being a ship on the coast? Ship that'll take us south to Theronhad.
Promise to go on a trip together. Zahak is right, Amid. That's far too dangerous.
I don't care. I've already made up my mind. We're gonna go somewhere new where nobody knows us. Where nobody knows our name. And no one's glad we came. It's so dangerous and the three of us will have no choice but to rely on each other. You two might start getting along again.
Since when did we not get along? Relationship is the same as it always has been. Isn't that so, Zahak?
See, this actually worked pretty well. This specific, like, side chapter. Because it got us into some of their heads. Like, Ran would, at this point, 100% try to kill Zahak if he thought she was in danger. And Zahak is willing to kill them both to achieve his secret goal. You'd say the protagonist will be Crow and Victorica. Imagine he'll recruit Rinak somewhere along the way. Ow. Meh. That's... Man, I must have missed that part, because that's shot down my interest a lot.
Give up, Ran. There's no winning once Amid has that look on her face.
Good, then we're decided. How do we get to the coast, and then not go back into that forest?
There's a shortcut that way.
There is? Perfect.
I'm coming, you don't have to pull me by the ear.
What's with that face? You hate traveling with me that much?
No, of course not. I'm gonna hate traveling with you two. But can't you let go of my hand? You're making it hard to walk.
Forget it. If I let go, you might just run away. Come on, Zahhak, at least try to help. Can't really be playing to go, can you? I don't even know how I would help. Give up and learn to enjoy it instead. This time we're going to have a proper trip. Who knows when we might get another chance. You're going to have lots of fun, okay? Right. Hamid dragged us all to Therenhad. The illusion the pilgrim showed me was gradually forgotten. Sight of Zahhak attacking Hamid. Like a fool, I carried on without preparing myself. Not realizing I was seeing the future. Future is never decided, so don't give up, convinced that it is inevitable. And even if it were decided, you can change it. Hamid? Right, nothing is certain yet. Still have a chance to change things. Can't give up here. Hello? Yes? Bring Zahhak, I have something to tell him. It's meaningless to try, don't waste your strength. No, he'll come if you pass this message on. Tell him I'll cooperate with him. They were a pilgrim, they embraced Ahildad. Now they're a close aide to the Emperor of Khan? Yeah, and they wield a deep, dark power. That's why the awakened soldiers are causing all these issues everywhere under the name of the Hand of Revolution. They're probably aiming to repeat what they failed to do in the past. You confident you can stop them? I'm not sure, but I somehow managed to do it back then. So blunt. Anyway, you seem like you have something you believe in. Yeah, not alone this time. You really have matured over all those years. Do you have a plan? Mon has shown up again, and Khan has their eyes on it. Mon. Weapon connected to the spring sword? And their goal is obvious. That's right, is yet to choose its master. You sure you're fine going back there? Doesn't matter. Day had to come eventually. My life has always been tied to Recluse's Forest, home of the Shadow Elves. Hidden story, choosing our future. And... You're very excited for new Crow to be the protagonist. He's one of the cooler heirs, so I'm glad he's getting more screen time. Actually, thinking back, when I remember, Crow is interesting, yeah. Victorica, I'm gonna be honest, if you pointed her out to me, I probably still wouldn't know who it is. And Renak, same. But no, Crow is interesting, because he was also the one who picked up Mercedes and gave her to the Queen, right? Alright, let's look at what Adine needs. Adine, whatever. 3 cold look cattle, sure. Awakened monsters, collect stigma, eliminate spirit shard monsters, clear a reunion cavern with Aiden, purchase an epic catalyst from Safe Haven Origin AP Exchange. Renak is Hanian's heir, the guardian who Vildred killed in episode 1. Ah yes! Hanian, the one we didn't really get to see on screen. Having breakfast for dinner? Pancakes? Nice. Usually when I think of breakfast for dinner, I think waffles instead of pancakes. Because, you know, breakfast for dinner in my head is always chicken and waffles.
What do I sell? Well... Goodbye. I'll see you later, if you're still alive.
I suppose there's no reason chicken and pancakes can't also work. Bacon. Eggs. Those are all great stuff. Do I even have anything else to do? Even with that, like, additional bit at the beginning, I'm still pretty early for how I'd usually like to end. Victorica is Siegfried's heir because Origin is before Crow became an heir. Alright. Hey, you know what, like... You know what is weird to me? Look at this. Like, there's these 4 you get in episode 1, and then you never get another one. You get Kazran during, Hidden... the friggin' in-between thing. But... they have this... they have a level. And... whenever I'd go to, like, oh, I'll increase their level, it says, feature not added yet, still. Has that been a thing since day 1 and they never implemented it?
I have lots of good wares. Take your time.
Like, on release, did they expect there to be way more Guardians you could get? Like, maybe even Guardian Gacha if they really wanted to be assholes about it. Ooh, fuck no. It's such a weird thing to come into the game seeing and then realize that it's been like 8 years and it's still not there. One of our most beloved community memes. Guys, they're gonna add Guardian leveling soon, I swear. They'll add it for Origins. I mean, Origins would be the place to add it, because there's more Guardians involved. Maybe they actually will add new Guardians. Called Gotcha because they got you by the ass, sucker. That'll do, Bathwater. Good job. Every update we go, Guardian leveling this time surely, and we all laugh when there isn't. I mean, this time that's actually gonna go back and have Guardians involved again. It's not the worst idea. Hell, when was the last time we saw an heir outside of returning characters? I guess the first new heir we saw was in episode 2, because the Spirit Lords could have heirs. Actually, I suppose Amid is an heir as well, or used to be? I didn't think you could lose that power, which is weird. Origins would be the perfect time to give us Hanyan, yeah? Hey, I don't know, hoping for some Vildred stuff to happen. I love Vildred. Maybe we'll see little baby Meru in there. Other than that, stuff I'd want to see... Okay, I'll tell you what I don't want to see. I don't want to see this new Ras be an antagonist. 'Cause fuck that. That's a stupid idea from the get-go. And I know at least someone on the design team probably had the idea for it at one point. Just don't do it. It's gonna be stupid no matter how you do it. And kind of defeat the purpose of what we want to see in this shit. At least what I want to see. So please, for the love of God... anyone I think I could beat? No.
Shall we
know
begin?
about my family.
Nope, that was my last quick match. Nah, yeah, I can just fight them. They're still just NPCs. What about you? Is there anything you desperately don't want to see in this update? Thankfully, you doubt Ras will be an antagonist. Nobody wants that, especially since he's gonna be at his holiest in Origins. Trying to convince your friend all Khajiit are evil. That's gonna be a tall ask. No, what I'm thinking is they're gonna go the way of, if he never became human, he'd just not be a good person anymore. Because this seems to be Ras with the minimum amount of humanity.
This vessel can no longer contain me.
Like, I don't think they're gonna do it, but I can still be scared they might. Bathwater, I feel the need to ask why you want to do that. I guess I can't have any extra teams, so... Justify you putting down a Khajiit slave revolt. I mean... Can't you just do it because you're racist and that's the end of the sentence? I feel like you really don't need extra reasons. Yeah. Other stuff I guess I wouldn't want to see... Vildred going Arbiter again. Like, you already did that. That's already the darkest timeline. Don't do that again, please. Let us see something else for him. Let me change up supporters, because I know when I'm picking a supporter, the only thing I give a shit about... Okay, on auto-select... Why is she the lead? I guess she's not the terrible lead, then. The only thing I care about when selecting supporters, other than a healer, would be seeing Nun Dieni as well. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Dieni, but I know she's a character. That'll be fun. A younger Charles could be fun. Charles is apparently a very beloved character. He's voiced by Crispin Freeman, so I automatically love him too. Seeing him younger could be interesting. He had to have fought in the war, right? We know Vildred stopped aging because... I'll get back to you, I don't remember. Was it that he'd already been in contact with the other Arbiters, and they halted his aging, or... I know Ras noticed it, but chose not to question it when he first saw him. He's like, he should be a lot older. He must have been born later or something. I never finished increasing these, but they're also just damage up. So why would I bother? That's not his job. Young Charles could be something they do. Seems like easy brownie points for the community. Yeah. I see that as an easy way, because people... didn't you say that the one who wrote Charles's side story also wrote Rand's? So that could... Although, didn't you also say that person is no longer working there, so they could easily fuck him up? Also did a bunch of other fan favorites. Yeah. But, like, those were the two I recall specifically that could be relevant here. I wonder if they'll... With what we know now, will they bring up the fact that Vildred has a fucking sacred sword from another continent? And he could just apparently use it freely? Which... I feel like we need some explanation on that. And I feel like if they're not careful going forward in this episode, it could actually demean part of what Vildred was. Because that would kind of make him partially supernatural if his sword was super special and it wasn't just he was strong because he was unique. Like, they didn't need to give a reason, but if they tried to explain that as why he's so strong... Though, we never see him use, like, special spring-related powers, so maybe not. This was the spring sword, wasn't it? Ran has winter, the friggin' prairie tiger person had autumn. Vildred had summer, okay. We never see him use, like, fire power out of it, so maybe he didn't... Maybe he couldn't use its actual power, but he could just hold it safely for some reason? I feel like that's a question that should be asked more. Or, hell, maybe they'll make a new version of Vildred who can use it. I wouldn't hate that as a Vildred power-up. But I've yapped long enough, and I think I'm about out of yap ability to do. If you want to yap more, that'll be next time. But I think that's gonna end it here. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.